Playground equipment where your child plays could be.
Yeah, what is lurking on the surface, risking your kid's health? And could our summer heat actually help reduce the germs? Team 12's William Pitts puts the sizzling temps to the test.
We wanted to find out if the Arizona heat could sterilize a playground, but we can't test an entire playground. What we can test is something we use every day, another metal object, a tripod.
Playground equipment, kids touching it all the time. In Arizona, it gets hot enough for kids to burn their skin. But is that actually getting hot enough to disinfect the playground? We came up with a test to find out. First, a quick refresher on the Filth Finder. The 12 News Filth Finder works by counting the amount of living things on a surface. Under 30 means it's pretty clean. A score of 30 means it's dirty and can make you sick. Everything from the cold and flu to stomach problems. I cleaned a monopod and a tripod with disinfecting wipes. Remember, a disinfecting wipe makes things at least clean enough to come in under 30. Then I contaminated it. I spit on my hands and grabbed it a couple of times. Gross, I know. The monopod goes in my news car. It's about 107 outside.
And now we start the timer. In 1 hour, we'll come back and see how hot that thing is and also whether or not anything's still living on it. This other tripod right here has also been touched a few times. We're going to leave this inside the station where it's nice and cool and not touch it for an hour.
Dr. Andrew Carroll says there's a limit to what bacteria and viruses can survive. After all, there's one way to sterilize surgical tools. Put them in an extremely hot oven called an autoclave.
If you've got an area that's exposed to sun, it's getting up to 160, 170 degrees, you're going to kill off most bacteria and viruses. Usually, I think it doesn't even have to get any hotter than like 140.
The question is, will something left outside get hot enough? After an hour in the station, my tripod comes in at an astronomical 4,053. That's more than 100 times the limit. Pretty disgusting. How about that monopod that's been sitting in the car? We'll test that coming up in a few minutes.